We only begin to prioritize our relationships when our backs are finally up against the wall. By then, unfortunately, we realize that it's too late, that we missed out on those relationships that were far more meaningful than the ones that actually monopolized our day. You can only have so many meaningful relationships with so many people at any given time. Promise me, Stephen, that you'll be unapologetic about who you choose to spend your time with, and that you'll make the most meaningful relationships really count. These were the words of my mother, Marilyn Belenke. Just one of many powerful sentiments shared with me by her just days before her passing in December of 2017. She never ceased to amaze me, even in those fleeting moments amidst the decline of what I would call a formidable wit. My mother dug in and planted her foot firmly at my moral center. At the time, I assumed these words were a conspiracy of an alien mother to get her son to finally propose to his girlfriend. If that's the case, Mom undoubtedly has the last laugh as Rachel and I plan our 2019 wedding. However, I came to understand in those subsequent months that Mom was experiencing a kind of awe-inspiring clarity about the fundamentals of success, fundamentals that are as applicable to our professional success as they are to our personal success. I'm proud to report that I heeded my mother's words and I honored her wishes in 2018. I identified my tribe of family members, friends, colleagues, and of course clients, a modest list of 15 to 20 individuals with the ability and the desire to create lasting, mutually beneficial relationships, to get beyond the surface, to the core of what we can only achieve together, in collaboration and in partnership. It goes without saying that I was ruthless in my prioritization of these relationships, resolving to say no more often than saying yes, and declining to make appearances or to participate in events that were no longer in alignment with my priorities, personally or professionally. In that ruthlessness, some relationships hit the proverbial pause button, and some came to a screeching halt, while other relationships flourished and helped me to achieve a kind of impact only possible through deeper connections. This was a transformational exercise for me, to say the least, and it was only natural that the same exercise would find its way into my work as an advisor and as a coach to nonprofit organizations and their executive leaders who seek transformational change. Developing and managing high-impact relationships is one of the great challenges faced by our social sector leaders, and just one of many challenges that I'm proud to support my clients through. During a recent discussion with a client, I was asked, Stephen, how can I prioritize my relationship management so ruthlessly in an industry that almost demands that we treat every stakeholder equally, and in a community that often elevates the professional networkers and the self-promoters over the doers and the real change makers? I could have offered some fortune cookie wisdom like, all stakeholders are important, but not all stakeholders are equal. But we all know that's easier said than done. I also could have offered some consolation like, the doers and the change makers will win out in the end, I promise you. But we all know that's not necessarily the case. The real answer is far more complicated. It takes knowing our priorities and aligning our relationships around those priorities. It requires real support and buy-in from your leadership and your management. It often necessitates skill development, and it most definitely demands the discipline to drown out that white noise and to remain steadfast in your commitment to those high-impact relationships. In the end, it means work. And you don't have to go it alone, because after all, no one is successful alone. No one. With that, I thank you for humoring me, for allowing me the opportunity to share this and hopefully future discoveries. Feel free to comment and to offer additional insights. I'll keep sharing if you keep engaging. And don't hesitate to reach out to me if you think that we might have the makings of a more meaningful relationship. Thanks and take care. Until next time.